everyone, it's Marianne and I'm here to tell you about my third orthodontic update and I'll tell you a little bit about what happened. About a week ago I put up a video of how the rotation of my front teeth are starting to come out, and I know it's kind of hard to explain when I first got my braces on because it was kind of hard to see, but now that you see the changes in the fact that my upper teeth are tilting outward is really exciting for me because it's, you know, I'm getting a bigger and bigger smile, and I finally can touch in the back, which is still taking me a long time to get used to, but because it's almost like fingernails on the chalkboard, I'm just not used to it. But anyway, so thought I'd give you a little update and a little look on how my mouth is changing, and they had said that when it got to about the 3-month mark, sorry, I've got allergy eyes today. I've been sleeping with the window open, and I think I pet the cat, so somehow or another my right eye is having problems today. So the exciting part is my upper teeth are really rotating out. They had said at this 3-month mark, so November, December, January, February, March. Actually, that was a 4-month checkup. My checkup was at about a 4-month mark of when I first got my braces on. They had said around this time I would really be able to notice a lot of differences, and boy can I. My upper teeth are starting to rotate out, so if they were like back this far, you know, let's say, oh, how do I do my teeth? So let's say they were back this far, now they're about 90 degrees down, which they still need to come out a little bit more. But they're about 90 degrees down. So when they had taken off my upper wire and I was able to floss, and I, you know, and went and did that, I'm like, I was looking at my teeth and I'm like, they're like 90 degrees down. So I thought that was kind of weird looking. So I will be really glad when, you know, they keep coming out even further. Basically, they are still working on rotating teeth. I think they're doing a lot more to rotate over here. They've got this log jam, and they said it had improved quite a bit, but it still needs to get past. So up to this point, I'd had the same wire on the bottom from when I first got my braces, and they finally put a new wire, the next one up, on my bottom teeth. So I've now been advanced to the second level wire on both the top and the bottom. The top one had been on this last time, and they took that off and then they put it back on again and then tightened it up. My orthodontist explained a little bit of the journey that I'm gonna be on a little bit. So, because I'm always asking all these questions, because for some reason my mind, even though I'm like pretty good with medical issues and things, for some reason I'm just not connecting to what the physics are for this. So I'm always asking them tons of questions. So right now they're still working on a lot of rotating of the teeth, and they're doing more rotations over here. And so there's a little bit more wire ties. The exciting thing is, though, is that my upper teeth have come out enough that I only needed one bumper right here, and the rest I actually have rubber bands now. So I'm really excited about that. I kind of wish they, you know, nothing was bumping, but oh well. I'm not complaining. I promise I'm not complaining. The other good news is, well, the other news is I do have this odd talon tooth, I think is what he calls it, where it has just this really odd shape. I'll give you some close-ups in just a minute. Where basically he said with normal teeth you've got one root that's really deep and it taps, you know, all the way down in. But with this talon tooth, because I have some tooth that's grown towards the back, that the root can actually go down and kind of split. So maybe you've got the deep tap root, but when it comes down, it actually splits. So they can't file off the back of that tooth, which drives me crazy because I go picking at it all the time. But they can't file that off because it might so happen that they'll expose the root. And then once that happens, then I would have to get a root canal. So the other scary kind of news about this is well, they're going to have to enlarge these two teeth because these teeth are too small. And it's possible that when he goes to enlarge that tooth and bonds it, that he can make it maybe a little bit smoother in the back so it's not so annoying. But the other problem is once my bite gets settled way down in the future, if my bottom teeth are going to bang the back of that talon tooth, then I can cause chipping, which would then still cause me to have a root canal. So not very exciting. But then I said, well, wouldn't that be horrible? Because wouldn't the teeth get discolored, and who wants a root canal? Like, you know, but he said, well, if you get the root canal done right away, then you don't have discoloration. He said probably what he would do instead of bonding this one then is then he'd have to put a whole crown over it. So not what I needed to hear. But that's a long way down the road. I don't have to worry about that just yet. So I basically got the same color bands again, the ties. I still got the light blue. I really like how they resist stain, and they don't look real light blue when they're on. They just give that image that my teeth are white, which I like. I need to have my teeth looking white. And what else? I think that's really about it. We're still working on getting my upper teeth to rotate, especially those front teeth, to rotate outwards. And we're going to work on getting those lower teeth to also come outwards, and things will unblock. Well, that's really the update, and I'll give you some close-up pictures. So thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye!